Hey everybody, Beauty Holly coming at you with another video. Today I will be doing a test review, or let's see, a foundation review and test wear. It's not a first impression because I have used this foundation a couple of times already, and just let me tell you right off the bat that it is the wrong color. Yeah. But, you know, y'all, I am so frustrated with not being able to figure out what my color is that I don't even, I didn't even take it back. I was like, you know, it's a tad bit darker, so I feel like I can probably lighten it up with some concealer. So I just decided to go ahead and keep it because I felt the color before was too light. So, okay. So the foundation that I'm talking about is Tarte. And this is the Amazon Clay Full Coverage Foundation Broad Spectrum of 15 SPF 15 sunscreen. And this is a 12-hour makeup, and it's oil free as well. And the color that I excuse me, the color that I got is Deep Honey. It's the color Deep Honey, and you can kind of see the color right here. And again, I do believe that, well, I know it is too dark. So, what I'm going to do is I've already primed with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. And now I'm going to top that off with one heck of a blot primer. And also my Becca, which a lot of people say this is a dupe for Becca, which I don't know if I agree with that just yet, but it is a good, this is my second purchase of this primer, and I do like it. It's by Soap and Glory, and it was like $15, and it basically says Shine Block 12 Hours Matte Sphere and Pore Shrink Technology. So that sounds very promising. So I'm going to top that off. I'm going to pair that up with the Becca as well. So yeah. I've already moisturized as well using the Clinique. Let's see. The Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I love this stuff. This is like my 4th or 5th purchase of this. I really like it. And yeah, so my face feels very matte right now, very matte. So okay, I think I want to color correct today. I normally don't color correct, but I want to do something a little different this time around. So I do believe I'm going to color correct, and I'm going to color correct using let's see here, the Age Rewind. I'm not going to do the red and all that stuff. I'm just going to try to just cover up some of my discolorations. As y'all can see, I have this discoloration on each side of my face, and so I just kind of want to cover that up a little bit, and probably my eyes as well, and right around my mouth. So yeah, I have a little discoloration right there, a little pimple. So yeah, I normally don't color correct because I just feel like it's not that big of a deal. But the last foundation that I used, that I did a test on, was Rimmel, and it was a medium coverage foundation, and I mean, oh my god, it was like very much so medium coverage. I mean, you could still see my discoloration on my face, and it was just like, wow. So I really needed to color correct with that foundation. So I figured on this one, I'll go ahead and just do that on this one. And I need a mirror, because I need a mirror. I'm trying to look at the mirror behind me, I mean, in front of me, and it's just not working. So let me try. Let me use this one here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I guess that's okay. You can still kind of see it though, right? Okay, so maybe I should use, let's see. Maybe I should use some, okay, hold on guys. Let me, maybe I should use, okay. So I'm going to use this Anastasia palette, and I'm going to use this red or this orange up here to try to fix this. I normally don't color correct because the last time I did that, I think I put too much of this on, and you could see the orange peeping out from my makeup, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, I put too much on, you know? And so I don't, I was like, oh my God, did I just really do that? And I did. It was like really peeping through, and you could see it, and I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed. Okay, so we're just going to kind of rub this on in here. Try to fix this. Today is Sunday, and I didn't go to church today. I didn't. My daughter is going back to college today, and that's why I didn't go, because we're trying to get her packed and ready. And believe it or not, she's in there in the bed, and it's after 11, almost, it's 12:02, and I'm like, okay, we need to get out of here. But what's going to happen is my husband is going to take her back, because he wants to see his uncle that is visiting us from out of town, out of the state. He lives in Maryland, so he's here to visit. So he wants to run by and see him first, and then after that they're going to head off, bring me back home, and then head off. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's get to the foundation. And y'all have to please excuse me, I don't mean to keep rubbing my nose, but I've been fighting this cold for a while now. I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush here. Let's see how that works. So here is the consistency of the foundation. It's thick, so I don't want to put a lot on, because I don't want it, first of all, to look cakey, and then I don't want it to feel cakey, and I don't want it to feel heavy on my face. So we're going to just start off with this right here, and I mean, the consistency, as you can tell, it's very thick. Okay, so, and it does say Amazon clay. Is it Amazonian clay foundation? So I'm just going to put this on with my finger. And again, you guys, it's dark, I already know, but I felt that this was the best color that I can do, and I'm gonna have to put more on. So we're gonna put a little bit more on. We're gonna do that right there. I felt the color, again, the color that I had before, this color was too light, because that was the color that I had got at first, and I was like, oh my God, there is nothing I can do with this. So I took that back and got the next color, which was this one, and I'm like, okay. And I wasn't gonna buy two. I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna make it work, make it do what it do. I mean, because I'm not going out and buying another color, and I just, by this time now, in this day and age, you would think that these makeup companies would know that they need more colors, but looks like. And I think it covered up pretty good. I think I need more on this side, so I'm gonna put just a tad bit more on that side because I can still kind of see the discoloration. So we're gonna again, I do know it's a darker color, but we're gonna try to fix it. We're gonna try to fix it. So there you have it. What I'm going to do, you guys, is go ahead and finish this look. And then I'm going to come back and just kind of give you some of my thoughts on the foundation. And then we are going to do a wear test. And it is now 12:08. And so again, I'm going to go ahead and finish my look and get dressed and do my hair and do all that stuff. And then I will come back and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the foundation. And again, we are using Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation in the color Deep Honey. And again, it's a 12-hour makeup, and it's oil free. So yeah. Alrighty, I will see you guys in a bit. Hey everybody, Beauty Holly coming back at you with the finished look of the using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. This is what it's looking like, and it did lighten up some because I did use a lighter concealer, and the concealer that I used was the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and this is in the color Tan. And no, is this the one that I used? I don't think this is the one I used. It was one that okay, hold on. Let's see. Maybe it was. No, it was Caramel. This is lighter. Excuse my daughter, she's got her gospel playing, so yeah. I used this to kind of lighten up the foundation, which I think it did a pretty good job there. So far it's holding up pretty good. It is $12.59, and I definitely would check back in with you guys a little bit later. I'm going to try to do 2 check-ins. I'm going to try to keep this foundation on for a good 10 to 12 hours if I can. Well, no, it's already after 12, so probably 7 to 8 hours. Yeah, 7 to 8 hours. So, yeah. So far, I'm liking it. It looks pretty good. It feels good on my face. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that, even though I did put two applications on. I think the coverage is medium to full coverage. Well, actually full coverage. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. And like I said, this is like my 3rd time wearing the foundation, so I like it. I don't think this would be one I would wear too much in the summertime because it's so thick, you know, but it's perfect in the winter time. And so I've had this foundation since December, I believe, November or December, and I'm just now getting around to showing you the color, showing you the doing a review on it, simply because, okay, hold on one second. Hello, sorry guys, that was my husband. Okay, so again, this is not my first time wearing it. It's probably my 3rd time, and I've had this for a minute. Okay, y'all, hopefully no more interruptions. But what I was saying was, this is not my first time wearing this foundation. I've worn it a couple of times, and I liked it. You know, it lasts pretty much. I think the first time I wore it, it was a little oily after 5 hours, and then the second time I used a different primer, and it worked a little bit better. And then this time I used a different primer, 2 different primers. So I'm hoping that it'll work even better. I'm hoping that the oils will not come through. As far as my pores, which is a huge problem for me nowadays, you can see them on my, you know, right here. You can see them. I don't know. I need to do something about these pores. I don't know what I need to do, but yeah, they're really coming through now for some reason. And so I don't know if I need to change my cleansing, my facial routine, my cleansing facial routine, or what. I probably do. I have started using more mask now, more than once every blue moon. I'm trying to use it at least twice a week, and I'm hoping that that will help with my pores. But so that's it for now. Again, I will try to do 2 more check-ins with you guys, and just let you see how it's holding up. But so far, this is what it's looking like, and I've only had this on for about 20-30 minutes at the most. So yeah, alrighty, I'm rambling on. I will see you guys in a bit. Have a great one. Bye. Hey everybody, Beauty Holic coming back at you with a check-in, which I do believe, y'all, this is going to be my last check-in. It is 6:43 p.m. and so I've had this foundation on for, since we're going to say 12, I think it was 12 something. So I've had it on for about 6, almost 7 hours. And so, and this is how it is holding up. I have not blotted or anything. It looks good if you ask me. It's still, it's not oily, but it's, what's the word for it? I don't know. It's not oily. I can kind of see my, let me get a mirror. Hold on. Let's just look at this, okay? Okay. Yeah, my pores are kind of shining on through. I can kind of see my highlighter. I mean, not my highlighter, but my concealer. I don't know if it's just I put too much on or what, but yeah, I can kind of see it breaking up a little bit in my nose. I had on glasses today, so if you see like a little print or something, that's because I had my glasses on today. But for the most part, you guys, I think this foundation is holding up really well. I think the primers that I used, which was Becca and the One Heck of a Blot primer, work really good together with this foundation. Again, I am speaking of Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Sunscreen, and I am in the color Deep Honey. Yeah, so the only let's see, I think it lasts a while. It took me about 3 tries to figure out what primer to use with this. The first time, again, it was oily. The second time it was better, and each time I used a different primer with it. The third time I used the Urban Decay spray along with the Becca and the One Heck of a Blot primer. So I think with all 3 of those working together, this foundation really held up. And I know it held up really well because we went to a little cookout and we were outside the whole time. It is humid outside, and a lot of times that makes my makeup real sticky and yucky, and I hate it. But this held up really well, and I'm not in a rush to get it taken off or to take it off my face or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, I think it held up really well, and so I'm proud about that. I do like the foundation. It is a thick texture, but it goes on very light smooth, buttery. It feels good on the face. It feels light. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. It doesn't have a smell to it. Let me see. No smell. It's fine. The only thing that I really don't like about it is how the color of it is actually written in the same color as the packaging. So I really had to look for it and just happened to come up across it, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's deep honey. So I didn't like that. I think maybe they should have maybe put it in white or something. I don't know, so that it's readable, because I mean, if you don't know that it's there, you're gonna miss it. So that's a con for me. I didn't like that. Other than that, this foundation is good. I don't think I will repurchase this foundation, just because I have so many other foundations that I like better than this. But it was good. I mean, it's good, and I'm going to use it up. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying this foundation. I think I will wear it even more now that, you know, I know what primer to wear with it. I know that I can lighten it up with a concealer. And yeah, I just think that I really like it. I really do. Don't remember how much how much it was. I don't remember, but I did purchase this from Ulta. So I don't remember how much this was. I want to say $42, but don't quote me on that. Please go on Ulta website and look for the price of this, because I'm not really for sure how much I paid for this. Like I said, I've had this for a minute, and I had to switch colors and everything. So yeah, I don't remember how much it is, but you know, it is one of the high-end foundations. So I don't think that I'm going to be back, you guys. My baby just left. Her and her dad just left to go back to school. So I'm kind of down about that. But the good thing about it is she will be back within a month. She'll be back in May. Her last day, I think, is May 11th. So I'm excited about that. So it won't be long until she's home good, you know, home for good for the summer. So and I'm going to have to really enjoy her, because she's probably going to have to leave early again, because she's in the band and the flags and all that stuff. So, yeah. So I'm kind of down about that. You know, she had to leave, and I couldn't go. As y'all saw, it is 6-something, and it's a 4-hour drive there. And I have to go to work in the morning. I have my new training starts in the morning, and I could not go. I mean, any other time I would have been calling in and saying, hey, I'm not coming in today, but I couldn't do that for tomorrow, because we do have a training class that's starting, and I have to be there for that. So unfortunately, I couldn't go, and I feel so bad, and she was so upset that I couldn't go. And so all that, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get out of these clothes, get out of this makeup, get me a drink, and lay down and sulk for a minute. And I'm serious. I am. I'm serious, because I feel really bad that I couldn't go. And it was just a lot going on. My husband had to run a marathon today. Then his uncle came in from out of state, so we had to go visit him. And it took us an hour to get to him, and then, you know, an hour to get back. And now, you know, she had to come and load everything up and rush out of here. And I'm just like, I'm just sick right now. I'm just really sick. So I'm serious. I'm getting out of these clothes, put my hair up, get this makeup off, and go get me a drink. And I'm going to lay down and sulk for a minute. I'm serious. But anyway, you guys, I don't mean to hold y'all so long. I want to thank you all so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. And all my oldies but goodies, y'all know how much I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for, you know, just keep coming back and watching this channel. I really appreciate your support. To all my new ones, thank you guys so much. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe
All right, you guys,
button.
I love you all so much.
I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to be well. No, be blessed, be well, and be you. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.